talking about the Titans, this kind of ties into this. So the Colts are in this very important and kind of scary stretch of games. We have the Niners on Sunday night, road primetime game. Hopefully we can bounce back rather than how we finished in Baltimore. But then we're at home against the Titans. And the Titans this coming up week have the Chiefs. Who knows how that game's going to go. But we play the Titans in 2 more weeks at home. If we lose, I think all playoff chances go to 0 just because of the
No, no, no,
competition.
no, no, no. Wild card, I think we could still get in that.
Bro, we're what we
It's 7 teams now, man. Like,
yeah, but also if we lose to the Titans, let's say we beat the Niners, if we lose to the Titans, we're already at 5 losses. We have the Cardinals still, the Bills still, the Bucks still. That's 8
so
losses.
if we get to, I don't think we're gonna take every single. Even if we go 9 and
Bro, the
8,
way our
I think.
defense is playing, like I'm not confident at all against Brady. Kyler Murray is looking unstoppable, and Josh Allen. I don't care what our offense does. You see the way our defense is playing. That's why it's kind of like chalking those games already. Um, but if we lose to the Titans at home, we're not going to win the division because then they will because Houston and Jacksonville are going to do anything. We have to hold the tie. We have to tie with Tennessee. I don't know if that automatically makes it a W of the division title because I don't know how the tiebreaker would work like the next level of it. But that game is the biggest game of the season in 2 weeks. And honestly, next week is massive too against the Niners.
As long as we can beat some of those other like contending teams, such as the Raiders in Week 16, I believe it is.
Yeah.
If we win those games, we can do it. But obviously, being 9 and 8, it's gonna be hard to get in.
Would it
But
be
I don't think it's 0 chance. You said 0. I don't think 0 is the answer. So
well, let's take a look at let's see some of the teams that we would imagine would be fighting for a wild card spot. Raiders probably. If the Chiefs turn it around, then the Chargers won't have that division, so they might be, depending on how the seeding is. Bengals maybe. They already have a way better record than us. We're 2-4. They're 4-2. So I don't know. I don't think it's, and we still have to win all those other games. Granted, we play like the Patriots. That's an easy dub. We still have the Jags twice and Houston again. That should be 3 more. So I don't think it'd be 0, but it would be if we lose to the Titans in 2 weeks on Halloween. Probably gonna be checked out of the season, to be honest with you, because there's just no
check
playoff
it out.
hope. And you know how we play
Yeah.
against Titans at home. We usually steal one there, they steal one here. We weren't able to win in Nashville, so now that game's gonna be insane. What do you think, Horn?
I mean, it's just tough because, like I said, I think the issue isn't the Colts like getting into the playoffs. I think the issue, like I still think they're capable of winning games, but if they only finish a game or two above 500, I think it's more the fact that obviously the AFC East, you only have the Bills. They're nobody else is going to make
Yeah.
the playoffs in that division most likely. The AFC West, I mean, you got 3 teams that right now. I mean, I think the Broncos might drop.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I mean, that's 4 teams that have playoff hopes,
Yeah.
right? As of right now, if you go to AFC North, I think the Ravens are definitely going to make it. Bengals,
Would have been
or
such a crucial win if we beat the Ravens, dude. Like,
That's why that's what made me so mad is because we just made everything so much more difficult with that loss.
yeah,
But keep going,
and
Corn. Let's just keep going down the divisions.
the AFC North. I mean, you have the Ravens right now 5-1. I think we all. I mean, they're either going to win the division, even if they don't. They're a playoff team.
Yeah.
Bengals are sitting at 4-2. Who knows how real that is? But as of right now, they are playing pretty good. And then the Browns and Steelers are both 3-3. I'm not too high on the Steelers still, but the Browns, I mean, haven't looked great. Obviously,
Baker
three and
Mayfield's
three.
not playing on
Yeah,
Sunday or whatever day tomorrow,
and
whatever they play.
I know that was something we discussed before the season that the Browns could be
They
very
were a
good.
big favorite for the whole Super Bowl, to be honest.
Yeah, but
So they're playing with.
I definitely
Go
remember
ahead.
us just talking about like how like they could be a big like potential Super Bowl threat, but it was a lot of it was going to ride on how Baker played,
Yeah.
and he has not played great.
And to go on the Browns, they have the
Chubb.
Steelers, they still have the Bengals, 2 division games. Then it pretty much give me with Patriots and Lions. They play the Ravens on each side of a bye, and then the Packers. So I mean, but
They also
that's another wild card threat.
they don't have Chubb playing or Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's out 3 to 6 weeks.
So they just
I
had an
think
unlucky
Chubb's gonna
season.
be out a game. He'll be back, but still, just
And Clown.
like I said, you got the. I know there's 7 teams, but you're gonna have 4 division winners. So even if you take one team out of each division, I mean, right now the AFC West,
Could have
they
3.
potentially have, yeah, they potentially have 2 more after the division winner,
Can you
and
get
same
all
thing with
4
the
teams
North.
in the playoffs?
I think it depends on how the rest of the conference is shaken out, but I'm pretty sure maybe.
Well,
You
so
could,
7
but
teams, 1,
I
2,
don't
3,
know.
4.
You
It
could,
has
but it would be
Yeah, you
extremely
could.
tough. But I don't know. It would be extremely hard because all 4 of
Raiders,
those teams,
Broncos, Chiefs would all have to be better than every other team other than the division winners.
Yeah,
they all play each other twice.
right. So
So
that'd all
that's
be
what
like an
kind
8-8 division kind of.
yeah,
That would just be
and
super fluky.
yeah, none of the other division. I mean, it's not going to go like every team would damn near have to be 8-8
So that and we discussed it early in the season
or
before the
8-9.
season even started. When I saw that we played the Raiders late, I already knew because they're usually a wild card contender. That game to the second to last game of the season in home against the Raiders, which is cool, is going to be massive.